Good morning. How are you this wonderful, amazing May 1st? How does it get even better than that? And this is the Start Now with Linda show, and I'm your host, Linda Adamowski. And I am absolutely amazed that this is episode number 10. And the topic today is thank you, thank you, thank you, an attitude of gratitude. And I am so grateful that I have I have had and created and talked to you 10 times. This is the 10th time. And it's interesting when we start these journeys. I know when I started this, doing these live videos, Facebook videos to you, talking about different topics, the, each time it got a little bit easier, which I was really grateful for. And starting the first one was like going on a whole new adventure of the unknown and where would it go? Would I have something to talk about? Would anybody watch? Would anyone listen? Would there be, people who were interested in what I had to say? Would there be value to what I had to say? And so I am so grateful that I started this journey, that I started talking to you, that I started speaking about things that I have found helpful to me, and hopefully they are helpful to you as well. And we've talked about abuse, we've talked about money and tools with money. We've talked about a whole bunch of different things, let me tell you. And for all of those, I am grateful, and I am grateful for you. And that's what I want to talk about today is being grateful and having an attitude of gratitude. When you are grateful, when you are in the space of being in gratitude, you are not able to judge anything. And so when you find yourself judging you or judging your surroundings or judging things or people or events or places or anything, I wonder what you could do or what you could change in that moment to turn it around and be in gratitude. So the one thing that we are masters at is judging ourselves and judging our bodies. And I wonder what you could say differently when instead of the whole barrage of, I'm so terrible, I'm so awful, I can't do this. Because let me tell you, I thought all of those things about coming on and speaking to you live. Like, I'm, my hair is a mess. Is my makeup properly? What am I going to wear? All of those really crazy insanities that we go to judge ourselves. And what if you could be in gratitude for you? What could you be grateful for today? Today the sun is shining. You can probably see it through the curtains behind me, the drapes behind me. Today is May 1st, start of a new month. It's the start of warmer weather and summer and lake season and blossoms everywhere and, whatever that is in your part of the world. And what else is possible for you with enjoying every single day and every moment and being grateful for each and every second of your day? What can you be grateful for with your body? I remember hearing a story about a lady in one of the many classes that I've taken over the years, and she absolutely changed her whole life by just starting to be grateful. And she said in the beginning, she couldn't even fathom being grateful for her body. That was just a foreign concept to her. And so she started with her baby toe. And every day she would wake up and she would say, baby toe, little toe, I am so grateful for you. If it were not for you, I would walk with a limp and my shoes wouldn't be as comfortable as they are. And you are such a contribution to my life and my body. And without you, things would not be as amazing as they are now. And she started with her baby toe. So what can you be grateful for today for your body? And say, thank you, sweet body. I am so grateful. I know I've been mean to you. I've talked mean to you. I've abused you with putting things inside of you that you don't necessarily care for, and you'll show me by giving me a tummy ache, and you'll show me by different aches and pains in my body, and sometimes I don't listen, and I am so sorry, because I am so grateful, because I would not be here without you. And what if you could be grateful for things that are going on in your life that may be perceived as not happy times, not the most wonderful time in your life. Perhaps you're going through a really rough time. And I know for myself, every time there has been a part of my life where I've had to lose something or let go of something or give up something, it made space for so much more amazing life to come to me. And I know many years ago, we lost a business. And at that time, that was the most horrible time of my life that I could ever imagine. And 6 weeks later, my marriage ended. And so again, we went, it was like, wow, what is going on? And yet it opened up for me to take charge of my life, to start a career that opened up so much for me. And I learned so much. And this career as a certified financial planner pretty much set me up for learning about money, for creating for my future with this business, and giving back to me tenfold, hundredfold, 1,000-fold. And I am so grateful for the losses that I've had, and the things I've had to give up, and the things that I've perceived as lost, because they have brought so much more into my life by letting go of those things. Hey, Liz. Good morning. Happy May Day. So what events in your life that seem tragic or unhappy or not, just seems like, what is going on? What is all this crap coming towards me? And what awesomeness was able to be created after that? What space was opened up for you to receive so much more of everything in your world just by letting go or losing that time or space or person or event or business or job. How many times have we lost a job that we really didn't like anyways, and went into the boohoo and poor me, and then went out to find the most amazing job, and it kind of came around almost by magic. So I encourage you to look at events in your life, and what could you be grateful for them? Could you be grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly in your life? It's much easier to look at the happiness and the joy and amazing things in our life and be grateful for them. But can you be can you be grateful for the times that weren't so amazing, that as you look back at them, they were blessings in disguise? There's a country song out there called I Thank God for Unanswered Prayers, and it always comes to mind because this man has an amazing relationship with the woman he's with, and he's been with her for quite a while. But he meets up with another lady that he had been sweethearts with in high school and wanted to spend the rest of his life with her, and was so heartbroken when they were no longer together and they split up. And then he met this other amazing person. And so the song is titled, I Thank God for Unanswered Prayers. So think about some of the things that you've been asking for, or praying for, or begging for, or wishing for they would come into your life, and they haven't. And I wonder what showed up that was even greater than that could have ever been for you. So could you be grateful for that as well? So I encourage you to start a gratitude journal. Every single day, write down at least 3 things, or sit down right now and write down 100 things, or as many as you can come up with, of what you are grateful for. And do it at the beginning of the day or the end of the day as you reminisce of your happenings of the day, and write down 3 things, a minimum of 3 things that you are grateful for. And the key is that every day it's something different. So you don't repeat, I'm grateful for my spouse, or I'm grateful for my kids, or I'm grateful for where I live. Yeah, those are all great, but what else are you grateful for? Right now, I am grateful for all the blossoms and the trees and the beauty and the grass. And, soon we'll have vegetables growing and fresh fruit and cherries on the tree outside my door. And I'm so grateful for all of that. And I'm always grateful for the beauty that I'm surrounded with where I live. So I encourage you to do that and really take a moment and be with yourself and create a space where you can just sit and bask in the glow of gratitude. And you will find that it changes your mood, for one thing. It changes the way you look at the world, and you look at the way you look at yourself, and the way you look at your partner. Like, what could you be grateful for your partner or your kids? Like, maybe you've been feeling distance, or you're so wrapped up in kids, and it takes, you hardly get a second to be with each other. And what are you grateful for about the other person that can create so much more? Because the more that you are grateful for and acknowledge what you are grateful for, the more that can show up. The more the universe goes, oh, that's what she wants, I'll send her more of that. Because if we spend our days complaining about absolutely everything, the government, the weather, the news, the tragedies, the taxes, because yesterday was the last day of tax to file our income tax, how much we had to pay, that the universe doesn't have, there is no good or bad in the universe. There is no right or wrong. There's just energy. And so whatever you are putting out there, whatever that energy is, the universe is like, oh, cool, that's really cool. Now I know what she wants. I'm going to send her more of that. So if you are more in gratitude than you are in complaining, the universe is going to take notice and start sending you more of that. So what else is possible that you've never considered? This is a wonderful question that I ask myself all day long, and I wake up to it and go to bed with it, is what else is possible that I've never considered? And so again, that question is not looking for an answer. You're not looking for, an answer to that. You are looking for an energy, and you keep asking that, and something is going to show up. The universe will take note and go, what else is possible that I've never considered? Because if you conclude that this is all that's possible, you're right. If you start asking questions, what else is possible that I've never considered, you're correct there too. And that's what's going to start showing up, things that you never imagined possible before. The magic starts happening for you and around you. And start asking that question. What else is possible that I've never considered? And to be in gratitude, how does it get even better than this? And do that. Ask that question again, not looking for an answer, but as an acknowledgement of what you've created and what you are grateful for, whether it is good, bad, or ugly. So even if you just lost a job or just broke your favorite teacup or wine glass, how does it get even better than this? What else is possible? And then boom, somebody shows up and gifts you this amazing coffee cup, or, whatever it is, something even greater could show up in your world. So I challenge you, please let me know. I'd like to know some of the things that you're grateful for in your world. and let me know over the days and weeks to come what starts showing up for you that you didn't ever think was possible, and how could you have even more gratitude for that, and more gratitude for that, and more gratitude for you. So thank you for staying and listening, Liz. And I'm so grateful for you. I just want to tell you a little bit about, I did a free money call yesterday, and I was over the moon grateful for the amount of people that registered for the call, and will all receive a recording of it. And if you are watching this and you would like to receive a recording of it, please just send me a message and I will get the recording out to you. But the class was called Get Clarity with Money and Change Your Money Vibe. And so it's about being grateful and changing the vibe that you have about money. Money is just an energy. It's an energy like everything else, like you, like me, like the furniture, like anger, like joy, like happiness. It's an energy, and we make it so significant, and we hang on to it. We pretend that there isn't enough of it, and so we're hanging on to it like, a relationship that should have been let go of a long time ago. And can you imagine, if you were in a relationship and you started hanging on and suffocating the other person, do they want to, come around? Do they want to be with you all the time? If you're suffocating them and begging them and saying, oh, you're never enough. And that's what we talked about in this call. And we also got very clear on how much it takes to run your household, to live on every single month. And I have some really cool documents that make it easy for you to do that, and some tips and tools on just a couple of different strategies on what you can implement today to change your money vibe and increase your prosperity. And I also invited all of the guests and everybody that registered, and you too, if you hadn't seen that, send me a message. I can send you a link to a 4-week money call, and it's called Your Affairs with Money. So is your affair with money sordid and secret and dirty and hidden, or is it joyful and prosperous and fun? And we are going to look at all of the ways that you send money away, all of the ways that you are unclear with money, that you absolutely ignore it, all of the ways that you can change it. How do you pay off debt? What debt do you pay off first? And I have tips as a certified financial planner for 13 years, helping my clients get there. I want to share those tips and tools with you, because you really can get clear with money and change your money affair from sordid and secret and dirty to a joyful, happy place where money wants to come and play with you. Money wants to come to your party because you are grateful for it. Have you ever thought about going into your bank account, just looking into your bank account every day and saying, I am so grateful for the money I have? Or when you pay your power bill or your gas bill or your water bill, do you ever say, I am so grateful to be able to pay this bill? Because if I couldn't pay this bill, I wouldn't have water, I wouldn't have heat, I wouldn't have lights. So I am so grateful for you. So even your bills, instead of grumbling when you're paying them, what if you were grateful for them? Grateful for the mortgage that you have so you have a roof over your head. Grateful for the rent that you pay, again, so you have a roof over your head. Grateful for your car payment so that you have a nice car to drive around, transportation to get you from here to there. So tell me what you're grateful for today. Let me know if you'd like to get the free call that I did yesterday with so many amazing people. And if you're interested in learning more about this 4-week telecall series that we are going to dive deep into money affairs. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing day and week. The sun is shining, the snow is gone, and what else is possible that we've never considered before. And I'm so grateful for all of you. Thanks for now. Bye now.